How you doing, guys? Today we are on a ride along. I am heading over to one of my friends who have a senior. Going to take a couple measurements, some pictures, just so I can document what I'm going to need to do on my senior eventually. He also has a set of tires that came off a senior, so they're the original style. Actually, I believe they're original tires to a senior. So I'm hoping to strike a deal for the tires. So I'm just heading over there today, going to do a little horse trading, a little horse talk, and gawk over another senior. I just wanted to take a quick second because I did get a couple messages from people asking me how the heck did I end up with the senior. And it's kind of a long, convoluted story that happened within a short period of time. Ultimately, I'm not on Facebook and I'm not on Twitter or any of the other stupidity. I don't even know the names of them all. Instagram, whatever it is. I just have my little YouTube channel. So I'm not really versed with all of the things that are going on. I'm not on Wheel Horse Junkies or any of that stuff. But I guess the senior came up for sale on Craigslist in a state just north of me. A couple guys on the Wheel Horse Forum, I guess, were on their way or trying to buy it or something to that effect. I don't know the whole story because I wasn't privy to it at that point in time. One thing I do know is the individual that actually bought it posted it up on Facebook that he had it, and he posted a picture of him and the senior on Facebook. My brother, being on Facebook, texted me a picture of the individual that bought the tractor and said, hey, look what this guy found. And he's not a restorer kind of guy. He's more of a buyer, flipper, kind of make some money. And he's the guy that actually bought my RJ25 clone that I just sold earlier or on New Year's Day. So I instantly reached out to him and said, hey, what's the story with the senior? Don't kind of BS me and say you're going to restore it, because you're not going to. So him and I joked around back and forth on text a little bit. He was on his way home from the actual house that he bought it from. And I said, can I take a look at it tonight? And he was like, I'm not even home yet. I got to drop off an individual. I said, yeah, but dude, I want to take a look at it, please. And he was like, yeah, fine, come on over. So I actually told my wife I had a split, and I jumped right in my truck and took off like a bat out of hell, and headed down to his place. I actually ended up at his house before he even got there with the tractor. I helped him with the tractor off. We looked at it. I kind of looked it all over. He told me what he paid for it, told me what he wanted for it. We went back and forth, and I couldn't be happier with the price that we settled on. The guy's always been great to me, so I was wicked happy with the price that we settled on, as well as he delivered it to my house, which was like a bonus, because my trailer is all packed up for the winter. So not only did he drag it, he picked it up north of me, dragged it south of me to his house to just drag it back up to my house all in that same day. So I feel real fortunate about that. I was really lucky. I thank him a bunch for selling me the tractor, because I know as we were standing there in his garage looking at it, his phone was just blowing up with text messages and all sorts of stuff. So I know there was like a ridiculous amount of interest in the tractor, and really is the telltale sign of an RJ. If you find an RJ for sale, or if you find a senior for sale, for that matter, you got to jump on it. You got to break out the wallet and you got to jump on it. If you really want one, you can't really screw around and kick tires and wonder whether or not it's a good deal. As long as it's not totally ridiculous priced, you got to jump. And that's what I did. So that, in a nutshell, is how I acquired the senior, and I couldn't be happier with it. I can't thank the individual that sold it to me enough. He really did give me a really good deal. Clear as day. he could have gotten more for it if he had just held out. So I'm really kind of really couldn't say enough about him and the deal that we made. I really am happy about that. All right, we're almost at the at my friend's. I am going to put the phone down and shut up and look at a senior. So as you can tell, that is just a killer senior, and that's a 1956, which is just a couple little features different than mine, but essentially is exactly the same. And as you can tell, I was able to make a deal on the original style senior tires. These are essentially the rears. I was told that these actually came off a senior. The difference though is those have been replaced. The front tires have been replaced over the years because the original senior front tire width, from what I was told, was 3.5 inches, and those are 4. They need to be completely cleaned. This particular one right here has a pretty good dry crack in the tread, so I'm going to try to fix that. This one here is original and is in pretty nice shape. The fronts are in good shape. There's a little bit of dry cracking, as you would expect for a tire that's darn near 60 years, 65 years old. But they do have the diamond tread, so, or the diamond sidewall, I should say. So these are going to look awesome on my tractor. I can hardly wait to get this all together. But, all right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed that. A little bit more senior time. And we're going to move forward. I mean, I'm working on the 857 at this point. I got the Magnum motor almost ready to be put back together, so we'll be talking about that soon. That is the tractor, the 857. I'm going to be taking to the Wheel Horse show. So, all right, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Hopefully you found this interesting. Later.